Well, good morning, everyone. Out of the box breaks, we are kicking off the marathon release of Series 1, 25-26 marathon release with break 17901. Case random number 1. So we're going to randomize our 32 participants 4 times. We'll randomize the 32 teams 4 times. Give you guys a minute or so for any trades, and then we'll get breaking. So good luck. Have fun. Enjoy the breaks today. Bear with my voice a bit. It has been off the last couple days, but we'll fight through it. So here are the 32 participants. 17901. All right, we got Schmever, CH3, Brian Wong, Breakaway, Aaron Kaiser, Schmever, Mark Monsko, Bruins 37, Christopher Critch, Bruins 37 with a couple, Robert Orwork, Matteo Peruzzi, Aaron Kaiser, Mark Monsko, Breaker Fall, Brian Beauchemin, Matt B, Walt Ryan, Frank Jen, Gilles Boucher, Dang Nagu and John Murphy, Breakaway, Mark Monsko, Fred de Saint P, Howie N, Fred de Saint P, Anthony Conte, Slick Rick, Walt Ryan, and Breaker Fall. So 4 times. Good luck, guys. 1, 2, 3, 4. Mark Monsko at the top. Schmever's at the bottom. Confirm 4 times. Let's paste. Back to the randomizer. We got all 32 NHL teams. Ducks through to the Jets 4 times. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Toronto at the top. Blues at the bottom. Confirm 4 times. Let's paste. Give it a quick print. And I'll give you guys a minute or so to review your team assignments, just to try to save my voice for all the breaks today. Take a minute or two, review your team assignments, and let's get breaking. "30 seconds, guys. 30 seconds for trades. And then we'll roll with our first case of Series 1. Detroit Buffalo up for trade. I got a Columbus for Detroit offer. Let you guys respond, then we'll get rolling. I'll give it another 10 seconds there, and let's get breaking. No trade. Well, let's get breaking. Have fun, everybody. Enjoy our first case on Marathon Release of Series 1. Produced in Italy once again. All right, good luck, guys. Enjoy case number 1, Series 1. Have fun on release day. Hey, you made it, Mark. Well, hopefully my voice makes it through the day. If sound or picture has any issues, guys, especially sound today with my voice, please let me know. But here we go. Pack 1, box 1. Enjoy some Series 1. We got a Dazzlers blue. Jack Eichel for Vegas. Canvas, Alex Pietrangelo for Vegas. The composition, Matthew Tkachuk, Florida. Encore, Sam Reinhart, Florida. Sizzle Reel, Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen for Buffalo. Our first Young Guns is Ozzy Weisblatt for Nashville. Young Guns Deluxe, Yanni Neiman for the Kraken. Tracking Systems, UC Saros, Nashville. Goal-oriented, Lucas Raymond, Detroit. We got the Compadres, Speckled Toffoli Celebrini for San Jose. Kirill Marchenko, Canvas, Columbus. Goal-oriented, Connor McDavid for the Oilers. Encore, Noah Osland for Buffalo. Basso, Matthew Nyes, Toronto. Young Guns for Detroit, Carter Mazur. Outburst of Stefan Neeson for the Devils. Tracking Systems, Jake Ottinger for Dallas. Composition, Erik Karlsson, Pittsburgh. Nice hit for Calgary. The Young Guns canvas of Zane Parekh for the Flames. Cam Lund, Young Guns for San Jose. Portrait of Jonathan Marchessault for Nashville. Clear cut, Tyler Toffoli, San Jose. Encore of Evgeny Malkin for Pittsburgh. Bustle, Leo Carlsson for the Ducks. Brady Tkachuk, Sizzle Reel for Ottawa. Young Guns, Jimmy Snuggerud for the Blues. Composition, Macklin Celebrini, San Jose. Sebastian Aho, Canvas for Carolina. Oliver Moore, Young Guns, Chicago. Cup Quest of Jason Roberts in Dallas. Encore, Robert Thomas for the Blues. We've got a Jack Hughes composition, Speckled for New Jersey. Sizzle Reel, Jared McCann, Seattle. Bustle insert, Nazem Kadri for the Flames. Matthew Robertson, Young Guns for the New York Rangers. Portrait of Matthew Wood for Nashville. On to box 2. Thanks, Steve. No, I'm definitely not sick. The voice after that 30-box mixer on Sunday destroyed me for some reason. So it's been a rough couple days. Sizzle Reel Speckled, Quinn Hughes, Vancouver. Ross Colton Canvas for the Avalanche. Portrait of Matthew Tkachuk for Florida. What are the thoughts of the new portraits? Interesting. Encore, Marco Rossi, Minnesota. Compadres, Laine Slafkovsky, Montreal. Young Guns, Matthew Wood for Nashville. Outburst Silver, Artemi Panarin for the Rangers. Sizzle Reel of Dakota Joshua, Vancouver. Goal-oriented, Jack Eichel, Vegas. Steven Stamkos Canvas for Nashville. Young Guns, Parker Ford for the Jets. We've got a Sean Monahan. Compositions for Columbus. Those are sharp-looking cards. Encore Brant Clark, L.A. Cup Quest Speckled, Kirill Kaprizov, Minnesota. Sizzle Reel of Leo Carlson for the Ducks. Tracking Systems, Jacob Markstrom, New Jersey. Young Guns of Jacob Gauthier for Philadelphia. Cup Quest, Eric Carlson, Pittsburgh. Dazzler's Blue of Noah Osland for Buffalo. Will Smith, canvas for San Jose. Canvas are sharp. Lots of nice color on the canvases. Linus Allmark, portrait, Ottawa. Encore of Dylan Strome for the Capitals. Bustle, Jesper Bratt, New Jersey. Young Guns of Carson Dorwart for Philly. Nice Young Guns exclusive. Joakim Kamel, 87 out of 100 for Nashville. It's a very nice hit for the Predators. He's going to be a great player. Tracking System, Charlie Lindgren for the Capitals. Compositions, Clayton Keller for Utah. Nikita Kucherov, canvas for Tampa Bay. Young Guns, Sam Rinzel for Chicago. Goal-oriented, Nathan McKinnon for the Avalanche. Encore Blue, rookie Dalibor Dvorsky for the Blues. Encore Zane Parik for Calgary. Compadres, Eichel and Stone for Vegas. Final pack, box 2. Sizzle Reel for the Blues, Cam Fowler. Noah Osland, Young Guns for Buffalo. Portrait, Tage Thompson for the Buffalo Sabres. On to box 3. This is case random number 1 of the new Series 1 on Marathon release day. Rory Cairns, Young Guns canvas for Calgary. Olivier Rodrigue, Young Guns for the Oilers. Composition, Sebastian Aho, Carolina. Steven Stamkos, clear cut for Nashville. Encore Seth Jones, Florida. Bustle Evander Kane for Edmonton. Tracking Systems, Andrei Vasilevsky for Tampa Bay. We got a nice Ryan Leonard, Young Guns for the Capitals. Cup Quest, Zach Hyman, Edmonton. Compadres Blue, Hughes and Hughes, Jack and Luke for New Jersey. Patrick Laine, canvas, Montreal. Portrait of Wyatt Johnston for Dallas. Encore Peter Kochkov, Carolina. Tracking Systems, Connor Hellebuck for the Jets. Zane Parik, Young Guns for Calgary. We got an Outburst Silver, Jeremy Lauzon, Nashville. Bustle, Jonathan Marchessault, Nashville. Goal-oriented, Kirill Marchenko, Columbus. Dazzler's Blue, Dalibor Dvorsky for the Blues. Troy Terry, canvas for the Ducks. We got a Braden Point, goal-oriented for Tampa Bay. Encore Artem Levushnov for Chicago. Sizzle Reel Sidney Crosby, Pittsburgh. Young Guns of Dominic Shine for Detroit. Nice population count 1,000. Ilya Sorokin for the Islanders. Tracking Systems, Joseph Wall, Toronto. Portrait of Josh Morrissey for the Jets. Compadres, Ovechkin and Wilson for the Capitals. Ethan Frank, Young Guns for Washington. Cup Quest, Connor Hellebuck for the Jets. We got a Dazzlers Blue. William Eklund for San Jose. Canvas Clayton Keller for Utah. Portrait Brandt Clark, LA. Final pack, box 3. Sizzle Reel of Owen Tippett for Philly. Young Guns Ryan Suzuki for Carolina. Compositions for the Jets, Kyle Connor. Just going to move a stack of base, guys. We'll move on to box 4. All right, box number 4. Case random number 1 on Series 1 Marathon release. All right, pack 1, box 4. Good luck. We got an encore of Alex Tuck for Buffalo. Bustle Brady Tkachuk, Ottawa. Young Guns Nikita Tolopilo, Vancouver. Matthias Ekholm, Outburst Silver for the Oilers. Tracking Systems, Jeremy Swayman, Boston. Compositions, Rasmus Dahlin, Buffalo. Thomas Harley Canvas for Dallas. Justin Robida, Young Guns for Carolina. Cup Quest, Roman Josi, Nashville. I'm all good, Steve. I'm all good. Sounds worse than it is. Tracking Systems Blue, Samuel Urson, Philly. Carter Verhaeghe, Canvas for Florida. Artem Levushnov, Portrait, Chicago. Encore of Chris Letang for Pittsburgh. Compositions, Nick Suzuki, Montreal. Compadres, Toffoli and Celebrini for the Sharks. Sizzle Reel, Philip Forsberg, Nashville. Young Guns, Tim Washi for the Ducks. Dylan Holloway, Portrait for the Blues. Got a Dazzlers Blue, Jake Ottinger for Dallas. Jacob Slavin, Canvas, Carolina. Artemi Panarin, Goal Oriented for the Rangers. Encore, Pavel Zacha for Boston. Sizzle Reel, Kyle Connor for the Jets. Young Guns, Riley Duran, Boston. There's a very nice hit for Calgary. Zane Parekh, population count 500. Tracking Systems, Aiden Hill for Vegas. Compositions, Dylan Larkin, Detroit. Cole Perfetti, canvas for the Jets. Nicholas Coco, Young Guns for Seattle. Cup Quest, Kyle Connor for the Jets. Calgary's had a great break. Nice Young Guns clear cut, Ethan Frank for the Capitals. Encore, William Nylander, Toronto. Bustle, Zach Werenski, Columbus. Final pack, box 4. Compadres, McDavid and Draisaitl for the Oilers. Young Guns, Gabe Perreault for the Rangers. There's a fly driving me crazy here. Portrait, Mort Seider, Detroit. We're on to box 5. All right, box number 5. Dazzlers Blue, Cole Caulfield, Montreal. Dylan Holloway, canvas for the Blues. We got an Alex Ovechkin, compositions for the Capitals. Noah Dobson, encore for the Islanders. Compadres, Hughes and Hughes, Jack and Luke, New Jersey. Elias Pettersson, Young Guns for Vancouver. Nick Suzuki, compositions, red out of 199. Nice hit for Montreal. Sizzle, Real Quinn Hughes, Vancouver. Cup Quest of William Eklund for San Jose. Sizzle, Real Speckle, Nathan McKinnon for the Avalanche. Jonathan Huberdeau, canvas for Calgary. Compositions, Tim Stützle, Ottawa. Timo Meier, encore for New Jersey. Sizzle Reel, Nazem Kadri for the Flames. Ian Moore, Young Guns for the Ducks. Outburst Silver, Matthias Samuelsson, Buffalo. Tracking System, Stuart Skinner for the Oilers. Cup Quest, Ryan Hopkins, Edmonton. Dylan Duke, Young Guns canvas for Tampa. Colton Dach, Young Guns Chicago. We've got a Sidney Crosby compositions for the Penguins. Owen Tippett, black and white canvas for Philly. Encore of Mackenzie Weegar, Calgary. Sizzle Reel, Nathan McKinnon for the Avalanche. Tracking System, Samuel Urson, Philly. Dalibor Dvorsky, Young Guns for the Blues. Goal-oriented, Sidney Crosby, Pittsburgh. Canvas of Igor Shesterkin for the Rangers. Jack Finley, Young Guns, Tampa Bay. Portrait of Austin Matthews, Toronto. Well, portraits are starting to grow on me. Didn't like them at first, but I'm starting to like them. There's a nice rookie of Ivan Demidov for Montreal. Portrait of Alex Ovechkin for the Capitals. Bustle, Tyler Bertuzzi, Chicago. Final pack, box 5. Tracking Systems, Jordan Binnington for the Blues. Young Guns, Skylar Brindamore, Carolina. And we got a goal-oriented of Jesper Bratt, New Jersey. On to box 6. Compadres, Forsberg and Yossi for Nashville. Dylan Duke, Young Guns, Tampa Bay. Cale Makar, compositions for the Avalanche. Sizzle Rio Speckled, Philip Forsberg, Nashville. Sean Couturier, canvas for the Flyers. Cup Quest of Martin Nietzsche, Carolina. Encore Thatcher Demko, Vancouver. Tracking Systems, Joey Duckord, Seattle. Ville Koivunen, Young Guns for the Pittsburgh Penguins. Young Guns Outburst Silver, Riley Duren. Riley Duren, Young Guns Outburst Silver for Boston. Alex Tuck Bustle for Buffalo. Evgeny Malkin, Portrait for Pittsburgh. Thatcher Demko, canvas for the Canucks. Owen Sillinger, Young Guns Columbus. Goal-oriented Alex Ovechkin for the Capitals. Jordan Kyrou, encore for the Blues. Cup Quest Speckled. Alex DeBrincat, Detroit. Tracking Systems, Samuel Montembeault, Montreal. Dazzlers Blue, Frank Vetrano for the Ducks. Sam Reinhart, canvas for Florida. Cup Quest, Thatcher Demko, Vancouver. Encore, Sebastian Aho, Carolina. Sizzle Reel of David Pasternak for Boston. Luca Cagnoni, Young Guns, San Jose. Swagnificent, Vincent Trocheck for the Rangers. Sizzle Reel, Sam Reinhart, Florida. Portrait of Patrick Laine for Montreal. Joseph Wall, canvas, Toronto. Michael Callahan, Young Guns for Boston. Compositions, Jake Gunsel, Tampa Bay. Encore Blue, Linus Allmark for Ottawa. Encore Jesper Bratt, New Jersey. Linus Allmark, Tracking Systems for Ottawa. Final pack, box 6. Bustle of Kiefer Sherwood, Vancouver. Young Guns, Jacob Melanson, Seattle. And goal-oriented of Steven Stamkos for the Nashville Predators. So that takes us to the halfway mark, guys. Random number 1. It's going to move some base here, and then we'll roll with box number 7. All right, moving on to box 7. Case random number 1, break 17901. Dazzlers Blue, Chris Letang, Pittsburgh. Alexander Barkov, canvas for Florida. Austin Matthews, goal-oriented for Toronto. Encore, Jonathan Marchessault, Nashville. Tracking Systems, Logan Thompson for the Capitals. Justin Robida, Young Guns, Carolina. I think the designs are great. There's a nice red outburst. Number 19/25, Jordan Stahl. Red outburst for Carolina. Nice hit for the Hurricanes. Lane Hudson Bustle for Montreal. Compositions Anse Kopitar, LA. Sizzle Reel, Kyle Connor for the Jets. Canvas, Connor Zary for Calgary. Portrait, Nazem Kadri for Calgary. Jimmy Snuggerud, Encore for the Blues. Tracking Systems, Peter Kochka of Carolina. Young Guns Checklist, Demidov and Luvushnov. So Montreal, Chicago random at the end. Burst Silver of Kent Johnson, Columbus. Compadres, Hellebuck and Morrissey for the Jets. Compositions Toffoli for the Sharks. Ryan Suzuki, Young Guns Canvas, Carolina. Young Guns Dominic Shine for Detroit. Cup Quest Igor Shesterkin for the Rangers. Black and white canvas. Dylan Cousins. Looks like a pretzel out there. Dylan Cousins for Ottawa. Quinton Byfield Encore for LA. Tracking Systems Yaroslav Askarov for the Sharks. Compadres DeBrincat Larkin, Detroit. Young Guns Elias Pettersson, Vancouver. Portrait of Cale Makar for the Avalanche. Brady Tkachuk Canvas for Ottawa. Noah Osland Young Guns for Buffalo. Cup Quest of Connor Bedard, Chicago. That crazy photo on that one. Encore Ilya Sorokin for the Islanders. We got a portrait speckled. Matt Zuccarello for Minnesota. Sizzle Reel Austin Matthews, Toronto. Final pack box 7. Sizzle Reel Sergei Bobrovsky, Florida. Jacob Gauthier, Young Guns for Philly. Portrait of William Eklund for San Jose. Oh, 100%, Terry Lynn. 100%. Box 8. Case random number 1 of Series 1. Dazzlers Blue, Lucas Raymond, Detroit. Patterson Canvas for the Canucks. Kreider Cup Quest for the Rangers. Encore Lucas Raymond, Detroit. Compadres Tkachuk and Barkov for Florida. Sam Morton, Young Guns for Calgary. Got a Dazzlers Pink. Rookie Dalibor Dvorsky for the Blues. Sizzle Reel Matthew Nyes, Toronto. Portrait Noah Osland for Buffalo. Bustle Speckled Brady Tkachuk, Ottawa. Matt Barzal Canvas for the Islanders. Marco Rossi Compositions, Minnesota. Cole Caulfield Encore for Montreal. Sizzle Reel Kirill Marchenko, Columbus. Yanni Nyman, Young Guns, Seattle. Outburst Silver Parker Kelly for the Avalanche. Sizzle Reel Sebastian Aho, Carolina. Goal-oriented Brady Tkachuk, Ottawa. The Young Guns Canvas of Elias Pettersson for the Canucks. Donovan Sabrango, Young Guns, Ottawa. Goal-oriented William Nylander, Toronto. Encore Blue, Victor Hedman, Tampa Bay. Vince Dunn Encore for Seattle. Sizzle Reel Wyatt Johnston, Dallas. Tracking Systems, Philip Gustafson, Minnesota. There's our first Ivan Demidov. Young Guns for the Montreal Canadiens. Congrats to whoever hit Montreal. There's your first Demidov. Lane Hudson compositions for Montreal. Cale Makar canvas for the Avalanche. Victor Osman Young Guns for Seattle. Portrait of Connor Bedard, Chicago. Macklin Celebrini Encore for the Sharks. Goal-oriented speckled Kucherov for Tampa Bay. Tracking Systems Mackenzie Blackwood for the Avalanche. Got a bustle of Sam Reinhart, Florida. Rory Cairns Young Guns for Calgary. And a Connor McDavid compositions for the Oilers. Box 9. Case random number 1 of Series 1. Alright, good luck. There we go. Pack 1, box 9. Miro Heiskanen, Encore for Dallas. Bustle, Seth Jarvis, Carolina. Jakub Sharek, Young Guns for the Islanders. Tim Wash, Young Guns Outburst Silver for the Ducks. Compadres, Makar McKinnon for the Avalanche. Portrait of Zach Werenski, Columbus. Stefan Neeson, Canvas, New Jersey. Mark Gatcomb, Young Guns for the Islanders. Compositions, Philip Forsberg, Nashville. Tracking Systems, Speckled, Jeremy Swayman, Boston. Dylan Larkin, Canvas, Detroit. Cup Quest, Jared McCann, Seattle. Encore, Jake Ottinger, Dallas. Portrait Speckled, Dalibor Dvorsky for the Blues. Sizzle Rio, Mason Marchment, Dallas. Bustle, Dylan Holloway for the Blues. Rodrigo Abols, Young Guns for Philly. Goal-oriented Cole Caulfield, Montreal. Dazzlers Blue, Ivan Demidov, rookie for Montreal. Canvas of Travis Sanheim, Philly. Portrait Brandon Hagel, Tampa Bay. We got a Sizzle Reel Red, Luke Hughes, New Jersey. Encore Ukapeka Lukin in Buffalo. Sizzle Reel Luke Evangelista, Nashville. Jacob Quillen, Young Guns for the Leafs. Dazzlers Pink, Noah Osland for Buffalo. Tracking Systems, Elvis Merzlikins, Columbus. Compositions, Matty Beniers, Seattle. Jack Eichel Canvas, Vegas. Joakim Kamel, Young Guns for Nashville. Cup Quest, Timo Meyer, New Jersey. We got a black and white Young Guns canvas. Ian Moore. Ian Moore for the Ducks. Encore, Chris Kreider for the Rangers. And a Zari Encore for Calgary. Bustle Moritz Seider, Detroit. Sizzle Reel for the Oilers, Evan Bouchard. Artem Levushnov, Young Guns, Chicago. Portrait of Dougie Hamilton for New Jersey. Box 10. Break 17901. Encore of Clayton Keller for Utah. Tracking Systems, Sergei Bobrovsky, Florida. Young Guns, Ryan Leonard for the Capitals. Outburst Silver, Jackson Blake for Carolina. Compadres, Kucherov and Hedman for Tampa Bay. Jason Robertson Compositions for Dallas. Canvas for Carolina, Logan Stankoven. Rory Cairns Young Guns for Calgary. Cup Quest, Mitch Marner, Toronto. A little late for that card. We got a Dazzlers Blue, Tim Stützle, Ottawa. Ryan Nugent-Hopkins, Canvas for the Oilers. Austin Matthews Compositions, Toronto. Encore Adrian Kempe, LA. The Marner Cup Quest Speckled, Toronto. Sizzle Reel Luke Hughes, New Jersey. Sizzle Reel of Ovechkin for the Capitals. Olivier Rodrigue, Young Guns for the Oilers. Portrait Seth Jarvis, Carolina. Compadres, Speckled McDavid Draisaitl for the Oilers. Brandon Hagel, Canvas for Tampa Bay. Goal-oriented Leon Draisaitl for the Oilers. Encore Troy Terry for the Ducks. Tracking Systems, Lucas Dostal for the Ducks. Young Guns Matthew Wood, Nashville. Population count 500. Gabe Padeau for the Rangers. Nice hit. Bustle, Jake Gensel, Tampa. Goal-oriented Elias Pettersson, Vancouver. Capo Caco, Canvas for the Kraken. Joakim Kamel, Young Guns for Nashville. Adam Fox, Portrait for the Rangers. Canvas, Cole Caulfield, Montreal. Samuel Larson, Encore for Philly. Tracking System, Ezelius Sorokin for the Islanders. Final pack, box 10. Compadres, Matthews, Nylander, Toronto. Ryan Suzuki, Young Guns for Carolina. And we got Connor Bedard, Compositions for the Chicago Blackhawks. It's going to move a stack of base guys and move on to the final two boxes. All right, moving on to box 11. 17901. Dazzlers Blue, Hagel for Tampa Bay. Charlie McAvoy, Canvas for Boston. Dalibor Dvorsky, Portrait for the Blues. Ryan Leonard, Encore for the Capitals. Sizzle Reel, Connor McDavid for the Oilers. Colton Dach, Young Guns, Chicago. Deluxe at a 250, Jean-Gabriel Pajot for the Islanders. Sizzle Reel, Cale Makar for the Avalanche. Jack Hughes, Compositions, New Jersey. Bustle Speckled, Zach Werenski, Columbus. Drew Doughty, Canvas, LA. Cup Quest, Kaprizov, Minnesota. Encore, Travis Konechny, Philly. Tracking Systems, Calvin Talbot, Detroit. Young Guns, Jakub Skarek for the Islanders. Jake McCabe, Outburst Silver, Toronto. Bustle and Tippett, Philly. Portrait of Ovechkin for the Capitals. Colton Dock, Young Guns Canvas, Chicago. Quinn Hudson, Young Guns for the Oilers. Cup Quest, Alex DeBrincat, Detroit. Encore Blue, Travis Konechny, Philly. Encore of Lane Hudson, Montreal. Tracking Systems, Thatcher Demko, Vancouver. Bustle, Logan Stankoven, Carolina. Jack Finley, Young Guns for Tampa. Portrait of Matt Zuccarello, Minnesota. Olin Zellweger, Canvas for the Ducks. Zane Buddick, Young Guns for Calgary. Compositions, Nick Suzuki, Montreal. Encore of Alex DeBrincat, Detroit. Compositions, Jason Robertson, Dallas. Tracking Systems, Darcy Kemper, LA. Final pack, box 11. Compadres, Panarin and Lafreniere for the Rangers. Sam Rinzel, Young Guns, Chicago. Goal-oriented, Nikita Kucherov, Tampa Bay. 12th and final box, case number 1, random number 1, Series 1 release. Encore, Joakim Kamel, Nashville. Sizzle Reel, Leon Draisaitl for the Oilers. Ethan Frank, Young Guns for the Capitals. Outburst Silver, Yaroslav Askarov, San Jose. Sizzle Reel, Kent Johnson, Columbus. Goal-oriented, Sam Reinhart for Florida. The back of a sizzle reel. You can scan the QR code, guys. Get a highlight of the player. Oh, cool. That's cool. Everybody say hi to Billy. Canvas, Dmitry Voronkov, Columbus. Gabe Petto, Young Guns for the Rangers. Leon Draisaitl Portrait, Edmonton. Tracking Systems, Speckle, Aiden Hill, Vegas. Canvas of Lucas Raymond, Detroit. Quinn Hughes Compositions for the Canucks. Encore Dalibor Dvorsky for the Blues. Goal-oriented, Speckled, Leon Draisaitl for the Oilers. Tracking Systems, Philip Grubauer, Seattle. Bustle of Matt Boldy, Minnesota. Parker Ford, Young Guns for the Jets. Compositions, Matt Barzal for the Islanders. Dazzlers Blue, Jared McCann, Seattle. Canvas, Anthony Duclair for the Islanders. Cup Quest, Tage Thompson, Buffalo. Encore, Victor Hedman, Tampa Bay. Tracking Systems, Dustin Wolf for the Flames. Young Guns, Victor Osman, Seattle. Deluxe of JJ Peterka at a 250 for Buffalo. Compadres, Aho and Svechnikov, Carolina. Portrait, Quinn Hughes for the Canucks. Keandre Miller, Canvas for the Rangers. Ian Moore, Young Guns for the Ducks. Goal-oriented Kirill Kaprizov, Minnesota. Adam Henrique, clear cut for the Oilers. Linus Allmark Encore, Ottawa. Sizzle Reel Mason McTavish for the Ducks. As Billy said, you scan the card on the back. You scan the QR code on the back of the card. You get to see the reel that's on the front of the card. Want to try that, Terry? Might be tough through the final pack, 17,901. Sizzle Reel Cole Perfetti for the Jets. Tim Washy, Young Guns for the Ducks. And we wrap it up with the compositions of David Pasternak for Boston. So there you have it, guys. Case random number 1 complete. We have one random. It's the Young Gun Checklist, Montreal, Chicago. Give me a moment, I'll get that set up. So Young Gun Checklist, Demidov, Levushkov, 4 times. Top one gets the card. 1. Coming. 2, 3, 4. And Montreal picks up the checklist. So there you have it, guys. There's case number 1.